The 10 most significant things to deal with in a relationship. A relationship is a ton of work. It requires investment, exertion, and responsibility from the two accomplices. But at the same time, it's quite possibly of the most compensating thing throughout everyday life. At the point when you find somebody you love and who loves you back, it's an inclination like no other. Yet, how would you ensure your relationship endures? What are the main things to deal with? The following are 10 things that each couple ought to zero in on. 1. Communication. This is presumably the main thing on the rundown. Openness is of the utmost importance for any solid relationship. It's the manner by which you share your contemplations, sentiments, and requirements with your accomplice. It's likewise the way in which you settle clashes and construct trust. 2. Trust. Trust is fundamental for a blissful and satisfying relationship. At the point when you trust your accomplice, you have a solid sense of safety and positive about the relationship. You realize that they will show up for you, regardless of anything. 3. Respect. Regard is one more fundamental element for a solid relationship. It implies treating your cooperate with graciousness, thought, and understanding. It additionally implies regarding their limits and suppositions. 4. Honesty. Genuineness is dependably the smartest strategy, particularly seeing someone. At the point when you're straightforward with your accomplice, you're constructing a groundwork of trust and regard. 5. Appreciation. Remember to show your accomplice the amount you value them. Tell them the amount you love, respect, and worth them. 6. Support. Show up for your accomplice through various challenges. Support them in their fantasies and objectives. Be their most ardent follower. 7. Forgiveness. No one's perfect. At the point when your accomplice effectively harms you, pardon them. Clutching feelings of spite will just damage your relationship over the long haul. 8. Acceptance. Acknowledge your accomplice for what their identity is, blemishes whatnot. Try not to attempt to transform them. Love them for what their identity is. 9. Growth. Connections are intended to develop and advance over the long run. Change and adjust as your relationship develops. 10. Fun. Remember to have some good times together. Appreciate each other's conversation and gain experiences that will endure forever. These are only a couple of the main things to deal with in a relationship. By zeroing in on these things, you can fabricate major areas of strength for an enduring starting point for your relationship. Notwithstanding these 10 things, the following are a couple of different ways to deal with your relationship. Set aside a few minutes for one another. Regardless of how occupied you are, try to save a period every week to enjoy with your accomplice. Go on dates. Try not to allow your relationship to become lifeless. Keep things new by going on dates and doing new things together. Discuss your sentiments. Try not to restrain your feelings. Converse with your accomplice about how you're feeling, both great and awful. Split the difference. No two individuals are precisely indistinguishable. There will be times when you need to think twice about make the relationship work. Try not to perspire the little stuff. Try not to allow the seemingly insignificant details to get you down. Center around the higher perspective and don't allow the little stuff to demolish your relationship. Dealing with your relationship takes work, however it's worth the effort. At the point when you set forth the energy, you'll be compensated with a blissful and satisfying relationship that will endure forever. Here are a few extra ways to make your relationship seriously intriguing and entertaining. Attempt new things together. Leave your usual range of familiarity and attempt new exercises that you've never finished. This could be anything from attempting another eatery to taking a dance class. Travel together. Voyaging is an extraordinary method for holding and make new recollections together. Be unconstrained. Once in a while, the most effective way to keep things fascinating is to be unconstrained. Accomplish something unforeseen that will astound your accomplice. Have some good times. Try not to make too much of your relationship. Try to have some good times and appreciate each other's conversation. A sound and blissful relationship is one that is based on affection, trust, regard, and correspondence. By dealing with these things, you can make a relationship that will endure forever.